What's up, everybody? This is a hunting video, so if you don't want to see hunting related things, you better turn back now because you're going to see dead things. But this is Ruckus's first deer. That's the arrow that went all the way through. And this is just straight DNA programming.
Motherfucker. You better chill the fuck out, dude.
He's not kidding right here. That's not play acting. He's a really cute little dog, but he is 100% dog. This is his second year out in the deer woods. I didn't get anything last year, but it's seriously in his DNA to when he sniffs out a deer trail, he is just in the zone. And he got that first little taste of blood, and he's like, yep, this is where it's at. This is why I'm alive. And honestly, to have disciplined him at that point, I've had to do it before, and it's further than I'm willing to go in most cases because he's not going to give up easy. And then we both feel really bad afterwards. But, you know, I'm not going to fault him for being a dog. It's like the story with the lady and the pet snake, and the pet snake bites her. And she said, why'd you do that? And he said, well, I'm a snake. So I find it interesting to see the learned behavior that Ruckus has and then the instinctual behavior. And hey, this is what he was born to do. Now, I could have easily found this by myself because it was a really clean shot, as you'll see. But as soon as Ruckus got that little taste of blood, he's just dragging me through the woods here. I'm slowing him down on purpose because you don't know for sure if it's actually dead yet. And trust me, it's a lot better that they are when you arrive on the scene. But yeah, this was right through the heart. He only made it about, 67 yards, which takes him about 6 seconds to cover. And he didn't live a grand total of 60 seconds after the shot. So it's always good to have a good humane kill. And this is why you don't mess with country boys, city folk. We know what it takes to drag the body out of the woods. Okay, so hunting story, of course. I have gone to the grocery store and it taken longer to buy a steak than to get this one. I was still climbing the tree in the dark. I've got a climber stand that's 2 pieces that you work your way up with. And this guy was just walking up on me. It's a little button buck. It's not a doe. And he was about 15 yards away when I finally just started pulling my bow up really quick, thinking for sure I'm about to scare him off. But no, I managed to get a good clean shot. And bam, that's all tenderloin right there. Got all kinds of ham and shoulder still yet to process. Ruckus is never further than an arm's reach away from the action here. This I'm probably going to talk about in another video, but I have started just using lard. I've decided anything that has been, any food product that's been made in the last 100 years probably isn't good. And that includes vegetable oils. That is cilantro for all my white friends out here. Look into it, especially if you're making deer tacos. First batch of jerky for the year. Gonna be a lot more where that came from. And Ruckus ain't complaining in the least. That's some of the best jerky treats in the world for both of us. But yeah, I'm stoked. Last year, there were literally no acorns on the trees, so the deer weren't out in the woods in the national forest where I hunt, and there's only 1 or 2 fields there. Look at that big old roast. But yeah, it turns out there's this thing where every once in a while, trees just won't produce acorns, and then the next year they will produce like twice as many. And so there's acorns everywhere this year, which means there's deer all over the woods. And I've still got a lot of room in the freezer. I definitely got room for a bunch more jerky, so I'm probably going to go out and try to get another one. Ruckus said he ain't going to complain about it. Something new I'm trying here. I've never done this before, but I'm going to try salt curing a shoulder. And yes, my house is still under construction. I'm getting close to drywall. I'm so stoked. I've got all kinds of beautiful lighting in there. It'll all look like that room when I'm done. Still got to finish leveling up this floor as well. But yeah, me and Ruckus are in the tacos, and they taste as good as this sounds. Yeah, just listen to all that fat boiling in them steaks. And maybe next time.
Motherfucker. You better chill the fuck out, dude.
Ruckus won't think he has to fight me over my deer. Who am I kidding? He gets half anyway. Static out.